Hey there, it's Corey Michael Sanchez here, one of the founders of Mojo Global, and I'm here with John Padgett, who's got an amazing story to tell about how he's got into one of Mojo's programs and made money very quickly on it. And I'm so excited to share this with you. So John, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about you and your business?
Yeah. Hey, Corey. Glad to be here. Love to tell people about what you're doing. It's been a tremendous program for us. We're really excited about the way it's working for us. The way we got started with it, I have a commercial lending business, a brokerage, and we had been in the business for several years and had some success recently. And we were actually last year's National Dealer of the Year in commercial loan brokers across the country. And we were doing a good bit of business, and we started using in addition to what we were doing, we came across your program, and we knew that it would work for our business and also help others. So as I was down at the conference in Miami, we had decided that we were going to share that with other brokers. We wanted to help other brokers figure out how they could market and grow their business. And LinkedIn was a perfect avenue for that with the business to business model. And again, we decided to dive right into it. So we actually, because I was a speaker at the event, we actually set up a booth as well. And we're able to share with folks, what we're doing with the LinkedIn and how it can help them. What was exciting is we did a webinar before we even started. And we just did a brief webinar. We used the tools that you gave us. We tweaked them slightly for our industry. And again, what I love about Corey and his program is the tremendous training that you get. And Corey, like I told you in the past, I mean, the amount of training, the detail that you get, you don't leave any details out, which is for someone like me who's, I guess sometimes I'm a big picture guy, but also I get in the weeds sometimes as well and need to see those details. And I love the fact that you do these webinars all the time, these trainings to really help people. And again, you guys do a great job. Your staff's great. And that helped us be able to start fulfilling what we did. To be honest, we were a little bit scared because we got people signed up quicker than we knew what to do with the fulfillment. So we reached out to your staff and said, hey, we need some help. We've got more business than we can handle to start out.
Wow.
How can we do that? And so we were, like I said, we were able to sign up people immediately with the webinar before the event. And then we had the event and just kept going from there. We've already gotten referrals from folks that we've already signed up, had even testimonials. Even today, it's funny, right before we had this call, just unannounced, we had two of our clients call me today and talk about how excited they were about the program, how they're getting appointments, they're getting results from it. And, so that's the key to this whole program, is that it works. And you're going to help people. And that's what we like to do, is make sure that we're providing a good value. I don't want to do anything that's just a sales, that's just selling somebody something. What I love about the program is it actually works and it helps people. And so I'm excited about it.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, hey, thanks for sharing, John. So John got started in our Certified Social Leads Consultant program, and which is basically teaches people how to start their own LinkedIn agency, right? LinkedIn's a huge opportunity. There's so much opportunity. It's just like a limitless pool of leads. And so we dived in there. So, John, can you give us any specifics on like how long it took you to get your first client, and then maybe specifics on how many clients you're at now, or any kind of numbers on that? That would be really great for the audience.
Yeah. So we were able to, like, within, again, we kind of looked, what I did is I took a first few weeks, frankly, to kind of learn the system and kind of understand it first. So we did, kind of dive in and just watch the videos and all that kind of stuff. But within, as soon as we did that, and then we decided we'd do a webinar and do all this stuff. We had kind of a crunch time frame when we were trying to get ready for this show, this event. So within a couple of weeks, we did the webinar. And once we did the webinar, we started getting a couple of clients, 3 or 4 clients just from the webinar itself. You've got the silver program, the gold, and the platinum programs. And so we ended up getting a number of clients for that. And most of them did the gold program. We did have some others, but so again, right away we were getting results and really satisfied with it. And it's just kept growing from there. Like I said, we've had referrals from there, and that's only been a few weeks prior to that, and we continue to grow We're doing another webinar in a couple of weeks, which we are going to continue to grow. We've already hired additional staff to help support what we're doing, because we anticipate it continuing to grow in the future.
Oh, I love it. Well, hey, thanks, John. I appreciate you coming on to tell your story. And so for anybody that's getting started or thinking of getting started, like what would you share with them about this program and how it works and all that?
Yeah, I would say if you're thinking about this at all, you're going to get a tremendous amount of training. Corey and his staff are great at being accessible and really helping you work through any questions that you have. The training itself is incredible. A lot of it's video based. He works through a lot of the details. So there's a fulfillment section. There's how to do the sales. There's how to do all the different parts of the program are detailed out, and it's well thought out. Corey and his entire staff, Ira and all the people, Joyce, everybody that works with him do just an incredible job. And again, they'll take the time to help you. If you have a question or you need help, if you get stuck on a technical issue or something like that, they're very accessible. And they're just good folks to work with. I mean, you can tell in listening to them, and if you've seen the webinars, that they're genuine, and that's key.
Awesome. Well, thanks, John. And hey, I appreciate you coming on. I mean, these kinds of success stories really help inspire and motivate others to kind of push through. Because like you and I were chatting before we got on about how like entrepreneurialism is a tough game. And so when you have templates like copy and paste methods of having success into something, I mean, this is brand new. I mean, you'd never had like a LinkedIn agency, or done something like this, right? And it was pretty quickly how quick you can have success. And I think that comes when you have good formulas to follow. So I'm super glad.
That's exactly right. Yeah, and I wanted to reemphasize that as well. You've got great systems, and it's a system that you put in place. And yeah, honestly, I was not that involved in the social media world before getting involved with you guys, and because of the systems that you have in place, you're able to learn that quickly and get up to speed and get everything that you need to be successful and to help other people. And so, yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
Awesome. And one final question. So, okay, so you've had really great success pretty rapidly, right? And you're scaling up now, which is great. And yeah, that always comes with awesome challenges, but it's fun. And especially when you're making money. And so like moving forward based on where you're at now, I mean, what are you looking at as far as goals, number of clients or anything like that, or what you're looking to do moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to continue to grow. Like I say, this is just getting started for us. We anticipate adding, staff, and that's why we're already hiring additional people. I'm in the process. I just hired someone just recently this week. We're going to hire some more people later in the week because we're planning on ramping up pretty aggressively. The business is out there, and we're really excited about getting more of it. I feel like without getting into the specific numbers, we're ramping up quickly, and we're going to again we're going to meet our goals here. We're going to continue to meet our goals month after month and keep growing it. And we're excited about it.
Love it. All right. Well, there you have it. John Padgett sharing his story and really great to have you. So thanks, John, for coming on and sharing your story with everybody.
Yeah, glad to do it. If you're thinking about this at all, I really recommend it. You won't regret it.
All right. Cheers, everybody. We'll see you in the program.